ले 5 म्यूट करना, म्यूट करना। खाली जमीन तक भी हम कर आप करना।
वो क्या क्या तो पोस्ट ने कर
हेलो। हेलो। Good afternoon to all.
नमस्कार विनोद बोधनकर सर.
Namaskar, Vishal Bhau. Congratulations for your latest award.
Thank you sir.
Shal,
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon, good afternoon.
Can you, yeah, Uday here.
We will wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall we wait for another 5 minutes?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Last time I saw there were 88 people which had joined
Yeah,
last time.
I observed that.
So we can wait for some time, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
You
Thank
give me the go ahead and I will start.
Okay, right.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's clear, sir. Sir, and YouTube link also shared to the WhatsApp, sir.
Oh yes, that's thank you so much. All the last links I got, all of them. Oh, the current YouTube link also. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Today link. And sir, co-host also given. And
Yes.
you can start the recording now. Only, sir.
Yeah. As soon as I start speaking, I will start the recording.
Sure, sir. Sure. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So I saw some of the videos. They were just excellent. Some of the schools have started to work already.
Yes, sir. It is amazing, and our DC and DDP they are doing wonders here. And almost they are visiting one school daily. Weekly 3 to 4 schools like that. So and they are communicating all this plastic related collection and disposal and all those.
So this is happening in the Davangere city schools.
Yeah,
and
Davangere city.
Okay.
Last 2 days back, I visited one school. That there was a program on that day. I visited. Myself and Basulingappa and Potash we 3 visited. So we also participated in that program.
Namaskar.
So really, it's really going on well here. And one thing, the data for quality collection and disposal, we will, I think that will improve later.
Yes. As we continue on the journey, there will be refinement. There will be.
Yes. Yeah.
There are some recyclers who may be interested in taking the good quality plastic directly for recycling.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it goes for thermal power station or cement factories.
Yeah.
So as we go ahead in this coming few weeks, we can talk with the commercial recyclers. They may take the better quality plastic for recycling so that new products are created from.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
Fine.
over a period, because this is just a beginning and the beginning is just excellent.
Yes. Thank you.
Just
Thank
wonderful. We have been sharing the school videos with all our network.
Wow, fine.
All of Maharashtra, they are watching the Karnataka school children doing it, I am so happy.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we are getting highlighted there.
On 2nd of October, I will be coming there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
think there is
Yeah, it
a-
has been communicated to DC, and yeah,
Yes,
Fine.
I got the information from
Basavalingam, yes.
Basavanna, yeah,
Yes,
Basavalingam.
sir.
Yeah.
Last time he had a discussion with DC, so he has accepted. So okay, fine, no problems.
Yeah, we
You
can.
can come down.
What I have done is summarized each of the earlier 4 sessions in one page
Okay.
and sent it to the group which Basavanna told me.
Yeah. I have received it today. I think it's somewhere in the midnight I was sent.
Yes.
And
So even
I,
that, yeah, tell me.
we will translate it to Kannada, and then we'll share it to
Yes.
the teachers.
Yes.
That we'll be doing it another one day.
That summary also I'm trying to make it smaller and smaller, lesser points.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when I think it is sort of finalized,
Hmm.
we will have a summary model for all the districts, no, the future districts.
Yes.
In Maharashtra also, in Karnataka also. I'm sure other districts are interested.
I think
have,
Dharwad is
yes,
interesting.
Dharwad is because of Dr. Rajendra Poddar.
Okay.
He was the director of Valmi there at Dharwad, Water and Land Management Institute. That is a
Okay.
government of state government
Is he
Karnataka.
IS officer, sir?
I don't know if he is, as he is actually from academics. He was a professor and head of department in colleges.
Right,
Yeah.
sir.
So he was there for 4 or 5 years as the director of Valmi, Water and Land Management Institute.
Okay.
I know him well because of Jal Biradari.
Hmm.
Dr. Rajendra Singh's People's Movement, which is all over the world. Dr. Poddar and myself, we are part of that also.
Fine.
So, like last time, I will be going through the summaries because the composite knowledge of where we have come from, and then for today there will be a short piece.
Okay.
So we don't load them with too much information, but one by one, the 7 points are through. We will be clear.
Okay. Right.
I have a question. The number of people who are attending, how many
Yes.
of them are school principals? Approximately.
So I think it's more than 50. Well, actually, from the administration side, only very few. Almost all of them are school teachers or principals.
Okay.
Most all of them. Out of 88 connections, probably somewhere in BU office and Diet College, they'll be gathering at one place there. A
Okay.
few more than 5, 10 like that. So number exactly I'll get to know in another 1 or 2 days. How many are?
So
Because number of
DIET,
connections last time it was 88, but number of attendees probably it has metered across the more than 120 currently like that.
more than?
More than 100,
Okay.
120.
Right,
We
right. I
expected
get
that.
it. Because
Because
groups are
number of participants at few places are more.
some groups are
BO
sitting.
office, yeah, BO office and even at the EO offices, BRC offices, then we have a diet office here. So where the participants are more than not less. Even city corporation is also taking part. The taluk level TMCs, municipal corporations. So they are also taking part. They are alternating in teams. So
So there will be officers from the health and sanitation department, some of them.
yes.
Yes.
From the corporation side, they are all environment related officers are there.
And
Yes,
are there some NGOs also that are
NGO was
interested?
only from our Karnataka Trust. Karnataka Trust is the only NGO right now.
But in the future,
Mhm.
I think when 5 or 6 of the current people who are attending, they become part of a deeper team,
Yes, sir.
then we create a core group and we should go for other groups also. Like
Yes.
once we should have this kind of training for 7 or 8 NGOs
Yes.
and we can train them in this completely.
Yes. We'll have to identify a few NGOs at the taluk level also,
Yeah,
where they can take part.
so government and NGO working together, still deeper it will go.
Yeah.
But we are
Sure.
extremely happy and grateful to the Davangere District Collector's team for holding this. It is the best government response we have received in all of India till now.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you.
it is
All the
an,
credit goes to our DC.
yes, yes.
He has taken a lot of interest. In fact, he's conducting those programs daily. That's really great thing what done. Right.
Yes. Is he visiting schools? I heard that he
Yes,
also
yes, sir. Yes,
visits.
sir. He is also visiting. He also talks to the students.
Oh,
That's why the things are going fast.
so 50 people have already come in. That means if
Yeah,
you count
yeah.
the groups, that will be about 60 or 70.
Yeah. So one that I'll talk now DDP and Kalipai.
Yeah, you give me the go ahead, I will start. Vishal, can you see this?
Yes, sir. It's
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So whenever they give the go ahead, we can start. Four out of the 7 sessions of teacher stakeholder training are over. This series is started in 2nd August and goes on till 20th September. And then there will be a visit on 2nd October. That is our current planning up to the near future. But the partnership will last for the whole lifetime. This document before you now is a PowerPoint. It is updated today only in the early morning. And we are at the session number 5 called Sagar Seva. So if you give me the go ahead whenever you feel, and I will start. I'm ready.
Sir, you can go ahead, sir.
Yeah, okay.
DDP is coming in a few minutes. You can start. Anyway, already 60, more than 60 participants are there.
Yeah,
So you can start.
just give me a minute. I'll come in a minute.
Okay.
Uday sir, thank you for staying there with Vinod.
Thank you. Sir, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Fine, fine. Right, sir.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Is that Basavanna speaking? Yes, namaskar. Pranam, Basavalingappaji. So I will start now, I think, okay? Unless we are waiting for someone.
ಯಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
Shall I start now, Basavannaji?
Yes, sir. You can start, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, so we are on the session number 5. From
Yes.
my memory, I try to recall the first 4 sessions. Because for whoever gets trained into teachers and coordinators work in Sagarmitra, which is now a larger concept of Sagarmitra and Pavanamitra. So whoever gets trained in Sagarmitra, we will be continuing these 7 sessions for other districts in other states also. In our states of Maharashtra and Karnataka, which are the first 2 states. And because of this interaction between us, there is a syllabus being created. On the job, the syllabus is getting created. So we are very happy from our side that the district collector has arranged for this wonderful Zoom meetings. Thank you for hosting them. The first session was about Maitri. The second session was about the largest Maitri we can do on the earth is Sagarmitra, Sagar Maitri. And the third session was about the ocean is our friend because the ocean has 70% of the world's forests. And these forests give us oxygen. So when we are friends with the ocean, we are also friends with the air because we help to maintain the oxygen content in the air when we stop plastic. So the first session was Maitri, then Sagar Mitra, then Sagar Vanarai, which is the ocean forests, and then Sagar Pradushan, which we did last time. So I have been writing down the summaries of these, and we will take a brief look at our teachers training sessions 2nd August, 16, 23rd, 30th August, we finished 4 sessions, which I just repeated now. Maitri, Sagarmitra, Sagar Vandrai, Sagar Pradushan. And then today we are having Sagar Seva. And after that, there will be Sagar Sangatan, which will be our administrative planning, and Sagar Sangatan ke baad there will be leadership, personal orientation of 7 qualities of leadership skills. You will find a new part added to Sagarmitra now, Sagarmitra Pavanamitra. Because when we save the ocean forests, we are saving the oxygen also. So let us go to the first summary. I'm not going to read all of this. All the parts of the universe work together. That is why life started on the earth, and the ocean works with us. So here we have the first summary in a picture, or first lecture. So through the friendship which is between all the 5 elements and the regularity of the solar system, which ensures that life is created on a earth with a balanced environment, life came on this earth. So it is because of the friendship which is there between all parts of the universe. So as teachers, we should be aware that everything which happens is part of the universal friendship. It may seem to be disturbing, it may seem to be a disaster, but all the negative things, so-called negative things which happen to test us and to make us grow. If they don't happen, we will not grow further and evolve further. We see the ocean forests, which mostly people do not know till they come deeply into a Sagarmitra program. So I am happy that we can show these forests. These are the forests which are our friends, and that is why after this Maitri, we go to the second session. This is a brief summarizing of where we came from. Summarizing of 4 sessions. This is the first session. Then we realize that out of this Maitri that the universe gives to us, one of the largest Maitris is the ocean is our friend. And I'm going to skip the text because this is being made into Kannada also, and that will be sent to everyone who's learning Sagarmitra and teaching Sagarmitra. But the second session can be summarized in these pictures. The second session can be summarized in pictures, that when we say Sagarmitra, we saw that there is a ocean of the infinite universe, which is the ocean of infinite energy. And this energy is supplied to us from above and below. Above through the Sahasrara Chakra and below through the Muladhara Chakra. Because we are from India, then we should be a little spiritual also about whatever we do. This is a very brief spiritual idea of what happens. The whole universe is full of life energy, which is why life was formed on earth. And we are living beings, so the life energy still supplies us. In every human being here, from above this energy is being supplied, and from below the energy is supplied. And we know that inside the human being, there are 7 Sapta Sagar of this energy, 7 pools of this energy, 7 reservoirs of this energy, of which the most important is this heart chakra, where there is a Karuna Sagar. While all these 7 are called as Kranti Sagar, the heart chakra energy, the love that we have there, the empathy that we have there, the compassion that we have there, the bhakti that we have there is oneness. Love is oneness, bhakti is oneness. The oneness that we have there for all the creatures of the earth. That ocean of the energy of the universe supplies us with energy from our chakras, enters us from above and below, and concentrates at the heart in the form of what is called as Karuna Sagar. In the Karuna Sagar in the children, now the focus today is children, because Sagar Seva, which is our today's talk, is what the children are already doing. Even in now Karnataka, the rural schools and the urban schools, we saw some absolutely inspiring and wonderful videos of the very natural way in which the children who are supplied by the cosmic energy, who have a Karuna Sagar inside them, are taking inside this small ocean of salt water, which is on one small planet in the universe. This small ocean is very large for the children, but their heart is so big that they can take this ocean and the pain of the ocean. Because I'm sure that when the teachers are going and talking to the children, you are making them aware that this plastic would destroy life inside the ocean, would destroy the forest in the ocean, would destroy the birds of the ocean and the coastlines and the islands, and would destroy all the fish and all the Jalachara, all the creatures in the ocean. So the pain of the Kshara Sagar, saltwater ocean, is felt by the Karuna Sagar, the inner ocean of love and compassion. This was the content of the second session. In 2 minutes, I think I have gone through it, 2 or 3 minutes. So first is the Maitri. The Maitri of the universe is also that the universe supplies us both these energies and has gifted us these 7 oceans of, love. Ocean of strength, ocean of peace. I'm going from below upwards. Ocean of strength, ocean of peace, ocean of rejuvenation, ocean of love, ocean of duty, ocean of vision, and ocean of service. Ocean of seva. So today's session is Sagar Seva. So Sagarmitra brings these 3 oceans together in the student's consciousness, and the issue of oxygen also comes into the consciousness. So any Sagarmitra is also Pavanamitra, also helps the atmosphere. So this was about the ocean forests, how 70% are ocean forests. So I'm not going to go into these details because this can be summarized in a picture. This in Kannada is a matter of study for the teacher who is getting taught here or the stakeholder who is learning this. It comes in Kannada, then in English and Kannada you can have this, and then you can keep studying this over a period. Whenever you teach the children, you can take points from this. But this is the picture of the third session. Sagarmitra, the second session, Sagar Mitra, that is the ocean is our friend. The ocean sends us 70% of oxygen because this is the greenery, we saw that. And here we introduce the subject for the children that the plastic is destroying this ocean. The plastic is destroying this ocean. The third was ocean forests, and the plastic is destroying the ocean is what we showed here. And then the fourth session last time which we took was about the root cause of where to stop the pollution. Sagar Pradushan was the fourth session. So the first line is very important. When there is pollution of culture inside us, when Samskriti becomes polluted, when there is a shadow on Samskriti, Samskar, then there is a shadow on our ethics and Niti and how we live. And we have been careless in only one thing, just one problem is there, inner pollution. I want to emphasize this. Only one problem is there which is creating inner pollution. We have been given 7 wonderful oceans of Shakti, Shanti, Santulan, Karuna, Kartavya, Drushti, and Seva. In English, I will go through that. We have been given oceans of strength, oceans of peace, oceans of rejuvenation energy, oceans of compassion and love, oceans of our ability to carry out our duties from our shoulders, and oceans of how to speak the truth. The duty is to speak the truth and to do the true work. And then we have been given oceans of vision. Our mind is infinite. It can look at the whole universe and look at the planet and understand all these things. And out of that comes our Seva project. Sagarmitra, Pavanamitra, Seva project. So why is the ocean polluted? Why is the planet polluted? Not only the plastic pollution, the carbon dioxide, which is our fossil fuel pollution. All our global crisis today is all pollution crisis. So we see that there is an inner pollution because of which this outer pollution is taking place. So inner pollution, searching for that, knowing oneself is the adhyatmic, that is the spiritual task which Sagarmitra took up. And we find that the root cause analysis of where to stop pollution is it has to be stopped inside us. And the highest enlightened ones taught us that love has no limits. Our compassion has no limits. Our only pollution is we decided that we should limit our compassion. This is the only 1 point pollution in the human being. we decided we can love only one country, don't love the other countries. That what we added is the pollution. We should say, I will love my country and all other countries. Maybe I will love my country more. It's all right if I love Karnataka more, but I must love India. It's all right if I am in love with Maharashtra, but I must love India. That way, we teach currently love for only one country or one religion or one culture or one language or one family, one prayer, and we pollute the message of universal love. So I will end with this 7th point here. We must love all of those things. We must love our country, but we must understand why others love their country. We must love our religion and understand why others love their religion. And we must love water and keep it clean for ourselves. And we must understand why the fish wants the clean water also. It's not just human beings, no. I want clean water. I want clean air. The fish wants clean water. All the living things want clean air. So when our compassion starts expanding, if we ask the children to relate to the pollution created in the ocean, we found over 14 years that their compassion just grows by leaps and bounds. And the main pollution inside the human being is tackled. So here is what happens when the compassion grows. We call it as the third liberation movement. We have bound ourselves. We have tied ourselves. We have tied ourselves inside limited compassion. And when we break those bonds, we come into unlimited compassion. When we are in limited compassion, we are doing all these bad things which science does today. Pollutes as a byproduct. Fossil fuels are polluting as a byproduct. Giant vehicles which we create through science are breaking and killing hundreds of trees in a single day. And then there are weapons which are used in war which are creating orphans and widows. And then there are battleships all over the ocean. And instead of spending all this money for cleaning up the ocean for everybody, we are still busy with our storms on the land, fighting one nation against the other. And we have these weapons of war. Some of these battle tanks cost 700 to 7,000 crores. And a single battle tank can be destroyed by one more missile which costs about 1 crore rupees. Can you imagine that 3,000 such battle tanks were destroyed in the last 6-7 years in Ukraine and Russia? 3,000 battle tanks, each costing about anywhere between 700 to 7,000 crores. All that is wasted because our karuna or our compassion is damaged. We are teaching how to love one country and hate other countries. So we thought, how can we bring the children to a global compassion? So the decision is teach them how to love the ocean, which is the size of the planet. So here on the right side below, you will see this child is embracing the ocean. This is what our children are doing in Davangere, in the rural schools, in the urban schools, that they are embracing not only the land now, but they are embracing the ocean also. And it is our duty over the year, every month, to remind them that the plastic that they bring is saving the ocean. And there are 70% greenery in the ocean. Now here you see an individual child embracing the planet, and above you see children as well as adults, parents, teachers, government people, industry people, everyone. We are saying we hold this planet now as our virasat, as our heritage, and not only the land, but you will see the hands are touching the ocean also. And here we find the spiritual message from India, where the heart chakra is the ocean of compassion, Karuna Sagara. And this ocean on the planet is the Kshara Sagara. And the universe gives the energy to us, and the universe is the Kshira Sagar, Amrita Sagar. This was about science bringing us into scientific understanding of water and linking the child with scientific knowledge to the water pollution. Now there is one more thing we have to do. And that is love our religion and all religions. It is somewhat difficult for people to think like this, but that is the message. We were given infinite love in our heart. So you will see that as Sagarmitra spreads, we had Sagarmitra in 2 schools in New York. We had Sagarmitra in 2 schools in Morocco, which is an Islamic country. America is a Christian country. And the children, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of their culture, irrespective of their language, irrespective of their nation, can embrace the whole planet and can together work for the whole planet if we give them the blue nation. That means if we give them the ocean as their focus. It's very important to know that we are not asking the children just to pick up plastic. We are creating within their heart the capability to see other children from other nations, from other political systems, from other religions, as part of the team which is going to save all the oceans, because every child all over the world will have to learn this. Because as the child learn this, the parents are going to learn it. So Sagarmitra also goes towards liberating our ocean of compassion from the idea of limited compassion. Unlimited compassion comes to the child. And these are the nations. And beyond the land nations which even fight each other, we have the child saying that so many desh, it is only one pradesh. So many desh is only one pradesh. Because the child sees the ocean as one, they can see the whole land as one only. And so we are liberating this inside the child. The ability to come out of the main pollution in the human inner system, the inner world of humanity has only one pollution. That is the pollution of limited love. And the unlimited love is the removal of that pollution. In Sagarmitra, this happens. So to save the salt water, they awaken the Karuna Sagar. When they awaken the Karuna Sagar, their energy is supported by the Amrita Sagar, which is the whole universe. And then they come into Sagar Seva. These children come into the subject which is today's subject. They come into what is called as Sagar Seva. So actually, we found this video sent to us, and this is what the children are doing. Let me read first what is given here. When the children change in a good and virtuous direction, which is a moral direction, an ethical direction, the parents and the teachers are happy. Please observe in our Karnataka video, which was sent to me by the friends who are here. The parents and teachers are happy. One of the girls brings a very large collection of plastic, and you see these two ladies, they are mentioning to each other. They're surprised at how much love that child is having for the ocean. The parents and the teachers are happy. Their hope in the future is rejuvenated, because all our hope is in these children, and we want them to be loving children. We don't want them to have the pollution of limited love in them. The children are doing Sagar Seva. Today's subject is Sagar Seva. They are doing it. So we don't go into the theory of Sagar Seva. We see the action that the children are. They are saving the life of ocean forests. They're saving the life of fish. They're saving the life of birds. How much each child has understood does not matter. Over the year, they will understand. For over 2 years, they will understand. Adults take 2 years to understand Sagarmitra. So children will take some time to understand. But soon they will understand that when they bring this plastic, they are saving the ocean. And you will see that whether they know this or not, their inner energy makes them smile and feel good about what they are doing. This is Sagar Seva and the impact of it. Please remember this line very clearly to tell the children. Every 10 kilograms of waste plastic that they recollect and recycle saves 1 square kilometer of the water body. The water body might be a river, it might be a lake, or it might be ocean. Now, how much is 10 kilograms? So it is 4 sacks full. You will find 1 sack being held over here. It is being filled up. When it gets full, it will be about 2.5 kilos. If 4 sacks are full, on that day, the teacher spoke to the students 1 month before, and the children have brought in plastic. And that 10 kilos of Sagar Seva has created 1 square kilometer of water body, which is free of this pollution. Because if this plastic breaks into pieces and is thrown on water, it spreads out over 1 square kilometer. So I'm going to just go out and put on the sound and come back again. In the sharing, I forgot to share the sound. Okay, here we are. Please notice the large bag that this girl has, and when she places it into the bag, what is the expression on the teacher's faces? When the children do something good, we as parents and teachers feel very deeply happy and rejuvenated about the future. See, they were pointing out to each other, look how the girl has brought so much. And you will see everybody happy here. Even as the girls are going, they are not going as though they have collected garbage from somewhere. They are going after having done, they may not know the words there, but they have done a spiritual task of rejuvenating unlimited love, because they are doing it for the ocean. They are doing it for the air, because when you save the ocean, you save the oxygen making capacity of the ocean. So this is Sagar Seva in an urban school is what I'm guessing. This is a rural school. I am told that this is their second collection. So there is something I want to say, that when Sagar Seva happens to children, and when they save the ocean as well as the capacity for oxygen, which the ocean has to give. So Sagarmitra, Pavanamitra, when they become that, there is a multiple creativity which enters. I do not know who decided to give the music for this, but whichever teacher, student, principal, or government officer has taken this video and edited it, have put a song along with it, which we don't talk about these things here. No, it's not part of the training. So there is a multiple creativity which happens, which is mind blowing actually. My friends who have received this videos are looking at this video very deeply, because the song is something which is hitting them, though they don't understand the whole Kannada in it, but Swachh Bharat they understand.
ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತ ಇದುವೇ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತ ಇದುವೇ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತೆಯ ಗುಣಗಾನ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮಯ ಗ್ರಾಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತದ ಅಭಿಯಾನ ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಭಾರತ.
I want to speak about these children. This part of it, I can see that each child is standing about 3 feet behind each child. I don't find this discipline even in urban schools. It's amazing the distance they are keeping from each other. So when we got these videos and we saw what is happening, even before the 7 sessions are over, I understand that the DC himself is also visiting schools. So when the formal training is over and you get the PowerPoints, and these same children should be shown the whole issue, that when they are doing these things, what is the impact on the ocean? The PowerPoint should be shared with them definitely. So here we are once more reminding you that when we see the children now, we have to see that they are being filled with this energy, that in their heart there is a Karuna Sagar. And in that Karuna Sagar, we have to take care that for them, this is not just garbage collection program, but they are saving this ocean, which is our friend. So we have to remind ourselves again that there are 3 oceans. The universe is an ocean of energy. There is an ocean of love inside us, and there is an ocean of salt water. And Sagarmitra, which we are teaching them, is bringing 3 oceans together. So in this summary of Sagar Seva, we found that before we go into what is Sagar Seva and the rules for Sagar Seva, the children are already doing it. So I was really excited in the morning today, and I said, let us commend these children for having started the Sagar Seva already. Our job now is, look children, what you are doing is not just garbage collection. Maybe we spoke to them for 5-10 minutes without the PowerPoint, asked them to bring the plastic. Some will bring because parents told, some will bring because teachers said. Let them understand these oceans and bring it to save these oceans. So when we get the whole training over, let us make sure that the same schools also, even if they are doing the Sagar Seva the way we saw them, excellent, very inspiring for any school in Maharashtra or anywhere in India. If they see the children doing this, the children will be filled with the inspiration to do the same thing. So our responsibility is for these wonderful children who are already doing Sagar Seva, we bring the science of it to them. They are doing it, of course, because The fish have to be saved. The birds have to be saved. Now, I repeat the first session. Session 5, this picture is always there. We are trying to get into their mind also, not just their heart. So by speaking to them, their hearts are working, their hands are working. Now we'll have to educate them on the science of the ocean, about the 70% forests. Properly, after these 7 sessions are over, we will hand over the PowerPoint. We can have some people change the lettering from English to Kannada if required. In English medium schools, English and Kannada, we will modify all of that. And now we know that one more part the children will learn when we reach their minds. Why am I showing this? Because we spoke about reaching their hearts. Now this is reaching their minds. That is why even if the children are bringing, we have to reach their minds with the details of the ocean. And we have to reach their minds with the fact that in our national anthem, India is defined as a Bhukhanda and Jalakhanda. And that is Akhanda Bharat. And then, of course, to reach their heart deeper than where they are today, they are already bringing plastic. To reach their heart deeper than where they are today, we'll have to speak of this, ki ahimsa paramo dharmaha, and that we should not hurt these small creatures. I'm not going to go into the description of this, but we will have to show these slides to them. You have already seen those in the very first orientation program. So these pictures we'll have to bring to them. So if their Karuna Sagar is awake, then we'll have to take it deeper. The children are at an age when they can make their love for the universe infinite. So we show them the pictures of the animals, the birds, the fish, the ocean forests which are dying because of plastic. And we thank them and we pat their backs and we say, Shabash. And if we can, we give them some certificates or awards and appreciate the good work they are doing. But we must remind them up to their heart that the work is to be done out of love, and they have to understand the science behind it also. So finally, we have to ask them, are they ready to save these creatures? And then Sagar Seva begins. I have shown this earlier. Now today we just focus on the last slide, which will come up after a while, in which there are rules of Sagar Seva. I'm just repeating what the children have done. They kept a bag. Inside the bag, just the way in which they collect paper at home, they are collecting plastic at home. In Marathi and Hindi, we call this paper as paper raddi. Waste paper is raddi. So that way, waste plastic raddi they are collecting. There are some rules of safety which we will go into at the end. Today's talk is for that. So they bring to school. And I understand that the government departments officers are taking charge of the plastic. Very thankful to them for doing this. And there is a request that when this plastic comes, we will also renew our dialogues with the plastic recyclers in Davangere and Davangere district. And we will try to grade the schools according to the cleanest plastic which comes, take the recyclers to those schools, and see if we can show the children that recycling can be done also. Otherwise, all the plastic, even that which can be recycled, might go for cement factories and thermal power stations, which is certified as a permission which is given by the Central Pollution Control Board, as well as the Karnataka Pollution Control Board, as well as the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board here. The plastic warehousing people, those who collect plastic, have been given permission to a certain extent to send the plastic to thermal power stations and to send the plastic to cement factories for its calorific value. And there is a percentage of how much of coal and plastic should be mixed so that the plastic doesn't cause pollution. Nevertheless, very clean plastic comes from the students' program. And our job here is when the children bring this plastic to school, we sit down with some of the recyclers and some of the NGOs which brought us here. I think Mr. Basavalingappa will be able to guide this process. Mr. Uday is there, Mr. Ishwaran is there, and others are there. So let the government have a dialogue with them. And some of that plastic should go for recycling, where the children can eventually see, oh, it changed into some buckets or it changed into some fuel, oil, and things like that. But it will happen over a period. Nothing happens in a rush. It is just wonderful that the plastic is being collected and it is being sent currently. it is the inevitable process of practice which results in the refinement. Our job is to stretch ourselves in every meeting and see what is the next refinement, what is the next refinement, what is the next refinement. So the children bring this, of course, they will be given in their schools these charts also. I'm not aware of full-fledged program what is happening. By the time we come to the next session, which is Sagarmitra Sanghatan, how we build the teamwork. And the last one is Sagarmitra Netrutva. So how we are going to find refinement and refinement continuously. We know that the schools are collecting now. We saw Karnataka schools doing it. And we know that this becomes a successful Ahimsa program because none of the creatures, the birds and the fish, and they're not going to eat this now. And this is the result we would eventually like to see fantastic results in Davangere and eventually in Karnataka also. And perhaps Karnataka may go ahead of Maharashtra and Punjab may come in and go ahead of that. We never know what happens when creativity is given full rein. And this is the kind of result we showed from Maharashtra, which we feel was instrumental in convincing the initial people we met from Karnataka that there is a result on the ground, that so much plastic doesn't go into the river, so much of it doesn't land up on the land, so much of it is not burnt in the open air. So this is the plastic. And now we will show that it should also go for some recyclers so that the children can see that it is also changing to granules. So we will work this out over a period. Currently, the system happening is the best. Whatever system is in place is a system in place. We never disturb that. There is a inevitable refinement of process when we are into Prayoga. Administration is an experiment, and the experiment happens and keeps on refining itself. The children should also see one of the results to be some plastic being created out of their plastic. What we show our children here is what is happening here is some of the plastic changes to plasterboard, some of it changes to liquid fuel. And we need to remind the children about the national anthem. I'm not going to go into this whole thing. And how the national anthem has this word Jaladhi inside. Jaladhi is the ocean. And our national anthem also says, love the ocean. And the national anthem says that India is made up of the land and the water. And so I repeat the lesson for the children here. After going through our national anthem quickly, I repeat the lesson for the children. Akhanda Bharat is the land of Bharat and the ocean of Bharat. And so as they are collecting through Sagar Seva, they are already collecting the plastic. There are some rules for that. Today's talk is about those rules. So as they continue their Sagar Seva, they will create an example for other districts, other states. Maharashtra, Karnataka can make an example for other states. For your information, when I spoke about what is happening in Karnataka to a very close friend of mine, Mr. V. Prakash Rao, he is retired as the chairman of Valantri, Telangana, Hyderabad. And he said, ki, if this is happening like this in Telangana, then why don't, in Karnataka, then why don't you bring it to Telangana also? I said, you ensure that there are some meetings with the district collector there or whoever is in the commissioner of the city, and we will take it from there. Our experience in Maharashtra and Karnataka now will refine us. So whatever model gets created will get created in Telangana. So we are already talking about a third district, a third state before we have completed our sessions here. So by the time we complete Telangana in a couple of months now, we might have all the states of South India and North India coming in to do Sagarmitra. And all of them will see our children doing this work. All of them will hear that creative song which was added. What I'm trying to say is because of this spirit of Sagarmitra, there is a large teamwork which is seen, and it rejuvenates our hope for the future that the children will become awake to the entire planet and stand like this around the planet. Not only from different cities, not only from different villages and schools, not only from different states, but from different countries, from different religions. Because Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family. So ahimsa paramo dharma, the spirit of India, at the base of it is compassion is the dharma. To be compassionate takes us towards non-violence. So the root of ahimsa is also compassion. So global friendship is easy. And now we come to, this is what we are teaching them. They are coming into Sagar Seva. This result we want from them. And I am coming towards the last slide for today. Yes, here it is. For the safety of the children, we have come after getting a composite view of where we are from the beginning to now, where we are, what we are doing, how it is growing, how the children are responding, how the creative people involved from Davangere, urban and rural area are putting together teams which are just wonderful, how the recycling is shaping up, how all of this is getting refined. In the center of it is the child who carries that ocean of compassion for the safety of the children. Sagar Seva has safety rules. For the safety of the children, let us take a look at what is there. The 6 rules of Sagar Seva in the Sagarmitra Pavanamitra Abhiyan. We are evolving from Sagarmitra to say Sagarmitra Pavanamitra from this month only. So because we want people to remember that when the ocean forest is saved, the oxygen is saved. When the children catch this plastic and send it for recycling, then if the plastic is burnt in the open air, it creates a huge pollution for the air also. So Sagarmitra Pavanamitra Abhiyan. The 6 rules of Sagar Seva in the Sagarmitra Pavanamitra Abhiyan. Sagar Seva saves forests and oxygen and is also Pavana Seva. Eventually, it will be Srushti Seva, Nisarga Seva. Caution, do not teach Sagarmitra to 1st to 4th standard students. Now, this is the last slide today, actually. So, we must pay a little attention to it for about 10 minutes. 1st to 4th standard students may take a piece of plastic of this size. I think you can see this plastic. And what if the child eats it? The children are very small, you know. So for their safety, we have created this, we given writing to the principals that please do not involve the 1st to 4th standard children. Start involving them when they are in 5th standard. Now some schools in Pune, they insisted we want the 4th standard children to also learn this. So we agreed for 4th standard student where the parents also come for the talk. Then the parents take the responsibility that children will not collect outside the house. I want to repeat this. If we teach the 1st to 4th standard students, we find them to be not having very much control on themselves. So on the road, if they find a piece of plastic on the road, they may run for it. Imagine that child is my Rajkumar, my Rajkumari, my prince and my princess. And if a truck hits that child, what will be the level at which I will be left, you know? So 1st to 4th standard children don't understand traffic. They don't understand that they should not pick up from public waste spaces where there might be a blade there might be a broken glass there. So 5th standard children understand that the collection is to be done only at home from the homework plastic. So there are first rule, which is not given a number, you know, rule number 0, where we start is, please don't teach to the 1st to 4th standard students. We will translate this into Kannada and we can discuss this with individual principals, parents, teachers, government officers, however senior they are. We have managed to convince them, please leave the 1st to 4th standard students out of it. As they come to 5th, they are going to learn. So don't go after numbers, please, because the safety of the children is involved. So Sagar Seva should be safe. First, keep a Sagar Seva plastic waste collection bag at home and collect only clean, dry, empty waste plastic in it. So when we keep that bag at home, the only plastic we should go in is clean, dry and empty waste plastic. This should be demonstrated to the children in whatever way possible. Like we normally take a bag and show them, and we take out an empty bag, then we open that empty bag, and then we show them that this is clean, this is dry, see there is no mud on it. This is dry, there is no chutney or sauce or anything on it. So we show them the meaning of clean, dry and empty. So this has to be demonstrated to children so that they don't bring wet waste, because wet waste will not be taken by recyclers. Keep a Sagar Seva plastic waste collection bag at home and collect only clean, dry, empty waste plastic in it. The second, collect in this bag the waste plastic which is inside your home and not from outside your home. This is for the child the homework only. This is your homework and it is not a garbage collection contract. These children are not garbage contractors to collect everything from the city. So this is their homework. It should be done at home. We call it as Gruha Patha. So only at the home. The prince and the princess will bring only from the palace. The Rajkumar and Rajkumari will bring only from their Rajamahal. They will not bring from outside. It is very important. It is a Samskara program. It is an education program. It is a literacy program. It is not a contract for cleaning the city given to the children. Third, for the child, you must not collect anything other than clean, dry, empty plastic in the bag. So do not put wood, metal, glass, food, liquids, or wet waste in the bag. These rules should be made into Kannada and kept on the notice board for the children so that they bring the clean plastic there. What about the wet and dirty plastic? That us adults have to take care of it. Let us not put the burden of all the plastic, even the dirty plastic, on the children. They are our Shahzada and Shahzadi. They are our Rajkumar and Rajkumari. They are our prince and princess. Let them be given the work which is given to a prince and princess. Collect only the clean. Let the parents do what they want with the wet and dirty plastic. You have to be over 18 years old to deal with that. Let the children not get their hands dirty. Trust me when I say this, this is why Sagarmitra has succeeded. Because the parents realize that we are not using the child as a labor. We are trying to teach the child responsibility and compassion. So when the parents realize that, then they do not complain about it. You must not collect anything other than clean, dry, empty waste plastic in the bag. So do not put wood, metal, glass, food, liquids, and wet waste in the bag. The fourth rule. Collect your family's clean, dry, empty waste plastic in the bag for 1 month. If they bring every day, the school will have a problem. If they bring every week, the school will have 4 weeks of collecting. But if the children ensure that they keep only dry plastic, then they can keep that bag at home for 1 month. We have been doing it for years together. So they must keep it for 1 month. There is another reason for it. Collect your family's clean, dry, empty waste plastic in the bag for 1 month. Then you will know how much your family uses. What if the family is using 2 sacks full? Then the family will say, oh, we are using too much plastic, let us reduce it. Rather than the child bringing more plastic, the child should reduce how much plastic they bring. Because they should stop using. When they see the month's plastic that they throw, it might be so much that the child thinks, oh, I want to reduce the plastic that my family buys, So collect your family's clean, dry, empty waste plastic in the bag for 1 month. Then you will know how much your family uses every month and you will reduce the use. What if it is a rich family and they are collecting 4 sacks full and 10 kilos, then they are destroying 1 square kilometer of ocean then every month. So they will realize that. So it should be collected at home to see how much we use every month. The fifth and second last rule. In the 1 month waste plastic collection bag, there should be no food particles or oil or chutney or sauce. There should be no smell. So if they keep it for 1 month, after 15 days, they should just check if it smells. That means someone in the family has thrown maybe banana skin into it or some wet waste into it. And so there is a smell. So the main test is that bag should not have a smell. That means the children are collecting the clean and dry plastic properly. There has to be a quality control because we are teaching them the science of collection. Because this plastic becomes a scientific collection which goes to the recycler who will not reject the plastic. If there is a smell to the plastic, it means food particles. So they will reject the plastic. In the 1 month waste plastic collection bag, there should be no food particles or oil or chutney or sauce. There should be no smell. There should be no ants or cockroaches. We ask nature to test for us. If there are any ants or cockroaches, it means some wet waste has gone in. So if you keep for 1 month, then we can see what is the quality of work done in Sagar Seva. Sagar Seva is a spiritual seva. It is like the seva done in an ashram. The name of our ashram is Earth, Prithvi. Our planet is our ashram. And what Pune does, what Jalgaon does, what Davangere does, these are like student cities which are doing this. All the other cities will look to these 3 cities. And they will say, look, Davangere is doing it, Jalgaon is doing it, Pune is doing it. They could teach the children how to collect for 1 month. Yes, it can be done. Yes, the children can do it in a scientific way. Yes, because we 3 cities do it, 200 cities will do it. So the rules are important. The 6th rule: every month bring the Sagar Seva plastic collection back to school on the date that your teacher tells you. So there must be a date given by the school. And of course, then it is our job as the administrators, as the NGOs who are involved, as the recyclers who are involved, to create the whole infrastructure which supports our children who are doing the main job. The job is not just plastic, please remember that. Their job is to ensure that the liberation of the heart from limited love into unlimited love. They are doing the third Swarajya, which is the inner Swarajya for the planet. They are doing the third Swarajya, third liberation of mankind. We have become completely slaves to limited love and limited compassion. The children, by opening their heart to the love for the ocean, are doing the primary job on the planet of human evolution. See the God in them. See them as a avatar who has come in the child's form, and they are ready to do the ocean's work. And just beautiful videos of them are there. Somewhere deep inside the children, without understanding all these, scientific and spiritual details, all this jargon that I speak, they feel that they are doing good work. It can be seen on their faces and their smiles. And we get a reflection of that in the smiles of the parents and the teachers also. So yes, every month they will bring the Sagar Seva plastic collection back to school, because we as teachers and government, we will create the system whereby the dates are given to the schools. The vehicle will reach in time, and whatever they have collected will be. Ideally, what we do here is there is a weighing scale which is there, and we weigh that plastic and take it, so that a record is kept. That is why we can tell you that from 2014 to now, 1,000 tons is collected. We have all the records. So it may start a little late maybe, but eventually either the school has to take that spring loaded weight machine, which is very easily available for a small amount in any scientific shop. We use that machine for an electronic readout. Those of us who fly in aircraft, we are given the limit of 7 kilos of weight for the on the flight carry bag. So we can check the weight on that small machine. If that machine is there, we can check the weight, or the vehicle which goes should have that flat machine on which the bag is kept, and it can read out the weight which is there. Ideally, the more the documentation we keep, the more the better example which will be there for the other cities from our 3 cities of Pune, Jalgaon, and Davangere. And there are other cities also. Satara is there in this, Sangli is there in this, and there is Ambazogai is there in this. So there are cities which are doing it. These 6 rules are important. I will try to go through the 6, including the one which has not been given a number, because that is the base camp to climb the Everest. First to 4th standard students, please keep them safe from this program. They can start when they are in 5th standard. Let them have their childhood. The bag should be kept at home to collect clean, dry, empty waste plastic. And they must collect only from inside their house. It is a homework and not a garbage collection contract. They must not collect any wood, metal, glass, food, liquids, or wet waste. And they must collect it for 1 month so that the family knows how much they are collecting and can they reduce that. So it's a strange program. The child is asked to find out how much they collect in the month, and then to reduce that by buying lesser plastic and using lesser plastic. And in 1 month waste collection bag, there should be no smell and no cockroaches or ants. And every month bring this to school once in a month. These are the Sagar Seva rules. Once these Sagar Seva rules are known, this is the work of the mind. The child can easily come into Karuna. The child has to go into duties, Kartavya. That is, this throat chakra is into Kartavya. But for Kartavya, it has to have a vision. Now that vision is what we are talking about. The vision of the details of the ocean and the visions of the detail of what to do at home. So it is not enough to just involve the heart in it, which is the heart chakra is the Sagara, which is called as the Karuna Sagar. When we come to the throat, that is called as the Kartavya Sagar, Dharma Kartavya Sagar. And then when they come to the vision, it is a Durdrishti Sagar, or it is also called as the Vishwa Sankalpa Sagar. What does the universe want the child to do? The universe wants the child to be disciplined. The universe wants the child to have infinite love. The universe wants the child to understand everything the child is doing, not to do it out of just obedience, but through understanding. So the 6 rules, it may take 6 months to tell the children, but English and Kannada version of this should be kept on the notice boards. Please remember to also remind them that every 10 kgs that the school team recollects for recycling saves 1 square kilometer of ocean from pollution. And these are 2 pictures which I found again in what was sent to me by our friends from Karnataka. Now this is another school, or it is one of the schools which was already there in the video. I think this is another school. And over here I see a vehicle, and I would like to know, this is the vehicle which is collecting, no? I can see the plastic in this lady's hand. These might be the sanitation and health employees. What is this vehicle? Because our talk today was on Sagar Seva and these rules. This will be sent as a summary today, and these can be changed to Kannada also. This is our already ready fifth session summary. I would like to know, before we open for any questions or we close down, because we have completed 1 hour, 3:30 to 4:33. So now, which vehicle is this, sir? Can somebody enlighten us on that?
There's a provided to the Gram Panchayats of collection of waste at the village level. So
Okay.
they used it on that day.
So which village is this?
Hiremallanavade.
Which one?
Hiremallanavade Panchayat.
So this plastic has been fetched by the school students?
Yeah, students. Yes. So this is after first webinar. Your first webinar, those who attended the school teachers from that school, they have
Right.
inserted this program within that week.
They have already started.
Yeah.
So there is a special request here that please keep the documentation of number of schools and how they are doing. It is
Yes, sir.
very precious for us. When we go to any other state, we don't want to talk about Maharashtra alone. We want to talk about both Maharashtra and Karnataka.
Yes.
When we go to other states, we want to show slides from both the states. So thank you so much, and pranam. The 6 rules which I have just ended with, these will be sent. They can be changed to Kannada. Thank you so much. Basavanna,
Thank
if you
you.
want to say
Thank you.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Thank
no, nothing. Very good summary by you. All the 5 sessions and what to do next. Thank you. Thank you very much for your giving 6 rules and all that. Thank you.
So there are only 2 sessions left now.
Hmm.
Next
Yes.
session, I will send some advance material on that because it is about stakeholders. So that is not so much about the children, but about how we will have to create a multi-layer team vertically and horizontally as we take this project ahead. We had created this 6th session for the Sangli Zilla Parishad. So it is in Marathi now. I'm going to translate it to English. There are some 12 stakeholders which we take a look at, which are government departments. So which we feel are directly or indirectly involved in this kind of work. And then we are looking at the other stakeholders in the city, which you can help us in doing that. And especially stakeholders who are recyclers and stakeholders who are transporters. So what is our experience in taking this to Sangli district, and the Sangli district CEO, Dr. Dhodmishe, Dr. Mrs. Dhodmishe, Trupti Dhodmishe, she is gave us 30 people for training. Now I can see 70 to 80 people come here. Today it was on 77. Last time it was on 88. And I understand that in some offices, many people are also sitting on the screens. So always it is more than 100 people according to what I was told. So this consistency is just amazing. Next time we will do Sagar Sanghatan. And after Sagar Sanghatan, the last one is Sagarmitra leadership, which actually goes a little detailed into some of the examples of children who got created as leaders out of this program, right up to the international level. So we see the logic of how compassion and then kartutva and vision and seva and all the 7 qualities inside the child, when they are awakened, they show an amazing capacity to build leadership environments for others. They are even building leadership environments for other children. So the children are learning something about individual activity and collective activity. I wanted to have some people share now if there are any questions, or if we could conclude, you can decide that. So if we are concluding, I just want to share this. Be the change that nature wants to see is what we say. We do not say be the change that we want to see, or be the change that you want to see, because human beings don't have the vision that nature has. If I say be the change that I want to see, then I may look for 3 states or 20 states, or only at India. Nature wants to see every child doing this and every adult doing this. What does nature wants to see? What does the fish want to see? The fish wants to see every human being not throwing plastic. A government may decide that we may change 30% of the human beings. Human beings don't change. And so let us aim for 30%. But nature is demanding that every human being changes. So we have taken the anthropocentric statement, be the change that you want to see, and change it to be the change that nature wants to see. So I will conclude here. If you give me the permission, we end with a prayer if nobody is going to speak today. We would like Basavaji to conclude and anyone else to speak also. From the
No, nothing. You can conclude with the prayer.
Yeah.
If
So
teachers have any questions or want clarification, they can ask. ಕೊಟೇಶನ್
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ English ಅಲ್ಲಿ translate
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅದೇನು.
we will be translating and sending.
Yeah, I can translate.
So we can just show
Yeah, sure. Go
just
ahead.
1 minute. There is a song for Sagarmitra that children sing. So let our prayer today be the song that they sing. They are already singing about the 3 oceans. Just 1 minute. Whether the sound is on or not. Yes. This is a photo. 1 minute. Let me take the video. Give me just a moment to bring the video. Just 1 moment and we'll be there. I want to show the video of the children singing. We can end with their song as the it's there on WhatsApp. Yes, give me a moment only. Yes. Good. We have taught them a song which is about the 3 oceans. And this is their first trial. They practiced only for
एक सागर बाहर एक सागर भीतर सागर एक नहीं दो नहीं 1 2 3 जो सागर बाहर वह जहाँ आगर देता है मीठे जल की बरसात जो सागर भीतर रक्षा का जागर कहता है सागर मित्र के चलो साथ एक सागर बाहर एक सागर भीतर सागर एक नहीं दो नहीं 1 2 3 जो सागर बाहर भरता है घाघर देता है प्रदूषण के मेले हार जो सागर भीतर रक्षा उजागर देता है प्रदूषण पर करो मार एक सागर बाहर एक सागर भीतर सागर एक नहीं दो नहीं 1 2 3
They are singing about the outer ocean in pain, and our inner ocean recognizes the pain and gives us the strength to help it. So they are already singing of 2 oceans and how the ocean of the universe gives them the energy for this. The children are already singing about it. So once they sing about these things, what we think is difficult for children to understand, we assume some limitations without understanding that if we awaken their Karuna Sagar, their listening becomes very deep. So we are experiencing that. Thank you so much. I will take what they sang today about the three oceans to be the prayer for today, and perhaps one small prayer. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Maitri Maitri Maitri. Om Kranti Kranti Utkranti. Om Pranam to all. Thank you so much for attending today.
So thank you so much, sir. It was a really good program today, and many around 76, around 80 people are connected throughout our district. And anyway, we'll take this forward with your guidance. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll meet next time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We could not see if any of our guests came or not. There were too many people over here and I was busy talking. So some of our guests who may have come here, because we sent the link to them, thank you to you for attending today, and we'll get the feedback from you sometime. Thank you, Pranam. I take my leave.
ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಯಾವಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ನಾ ರೂಮ್ನಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಕನವ ಏನಾರು